What do we look like to you? In your mind's eye, how do you see us? Are we some disfigured form, evil pouring out through all our pores? Do you envision us with twisted faces and bodies, writhing in pain and anguished because of our malformities? Do you have any scriptural references for this, or is it just what the artists, the writers, painters, and such have placed in your mind? When you think of how Satan himself is portrayed as an angel of light, what does your mind see him as? A beautiful being. Flowing locks of hair, enticing to look upon, handsome, masculine, and exquisite in his appearance. Do you have a scriptural reference for that also? Or is it once again just that image that has been placed in your minds by those who attempt to assist you in this visage? Those who have also been deceived. When you read of the principalities in Ephesians 6:12, what nation comes to the forefront of your mind? What country? What realm? What is it that offers you a supposed glimpse into the darkness that covers it? Which province or territory do you envision? Surely not your own, at least not perhaps the localized area that you live in, right? Those places are over there, not in your neighborhood, not in your city. Against what powers do you believe you are to be contesting with? What authorities, what dominating force are you to oppose? Some imaginary persons, someone that you just can't quite put a name or a face to. Or are you only capable of seeing the evil when it raises its head in public? When it places those in positions under it into bondage? Have you fallen for the trap of hate speech? Would that not infer that there must be a title placed upon certain words and phrases considered love speech? Is evil determined by you or by the word of God? Which rulers of the darkness of this world are you contending against? Again, can you name them, or are they nothing more than an imaginary shadow, a haunt or specter that you can't quite formulate an image of in your mind? An unformed being who whispers quietly across the scene of mankind, unseen, unknown, unnameable. Are you even able to see into this darkness that you are to be wrestling against? Can you not put a name to the face, or even see the face of your adversary any longer? Have you been so desensitized to the ongoing and growing evil to no longer even contemplate it? The spiritual wickedness in high places, just where is that? Can you name the location? Can you point to that high place and say, there is where spiritual wickedness lies? Do you go there? Would you even know the way? And when you arrived, could you recognize those rulers of the darkness of these days? And if you could, what would you do about it? Use some formulaic phrases to attempt to cast them out. Do you have a scriptural reference for that also? I contend that many who claim Jesus Christ as Lord are concerned with very little more these days than their own skin. That most of their life that is not spent in self-preservation is nothing more than the hopes that they are being good enough to enter into heaven. That the battle is the Lord's, and their responsibility is to do no more than attempt to keep themselves unspotted from the world. Concern for self. no matter the reason behind it, is still nothing more than pride. The majority of the people on this planet who call themselves Christians are deceiving themselves. They may sit in their pews each weekend, but they do no more than listen to the words spoken and then head out the doors back to their lives. They hide from the evil. They do not contend in any way with it. I will finish this short video with these simple statements, specifically to those of you who have determined that it is Satan or one of those who fell with him that is bringing about misfortunes in your lives. What makes you believe that we have even noticed you? What great endeavors have you undertaken for the Most High? Many of you have never even pulled the sword of the Word of God out of its sheath. You fear personal reprisals. You fear the retribution of men more than God Himself. Why would we even notice you?